Did you know that 83% of mergers and acquisitions fail to create shareholder value? And 82% of acquirers believe their deal will be a success. Why do mergers fail so often despite looking great on paper? That is best answered with a story. Waldbaum's grew from 0 to the 12th largest grocer in the US. Today, it is no more. Last year, we got an exclusive interview with Martin Waldbaum to tell us exactly what happened to that company after being acquired by A&P in 1987. Stick around to learn the full story. Waldbaum's was founded in 1904 by Wolf Waldbaum and his uncle Samuel. The Austrian immigrant family began by selling butter and eggs. Their little store was located at 911 DeKalb Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. The most important worker, however, turned out to be 12-year-old Israel Izzy Waldbaum. Izzy was Wolf's brother and Samuel's nephew. Izzy would later make an indelible mark on the company. The Waldbaums did things differently. Waldbaum's customers received the best that money could buy. Quality was king. For example, Waldbaum's cottage cheese was made with sweet cream or heavy cream versus cheaper milk products. By 1923, Izzy became Waldbaum's president. With the help of his wife Julia and other family members, Waldbaum's expanded with new products in later new locations. In addition to quality was a focus on treating all employees right. The company made history in 1938 when identical twin black brothers, Ernest and George Brown, were promoted from stock boys to checkout boys. Ernest Brown said, "It was unheard of then for a colored checker to be in a white neighborhood." Both Browns later became store managers and eventually Waldbaum executives. Upon Izzy's sudden death in 1947 at the age of 55, his son Ira dropped out of his second year at NYU to run the stores with his mother. Both Ira and Julia were obsessed with maintaining Waldbaum's qualities of excellence as the company began building grocery stores in 1951. There were no compromises. Waldbaum's prided in paying premiums to farmers for produce. That allowed Waldbaum's to sell the top produce. Pies, at least as good as the national brand, if not better, were sold at low prices. Quality canned beets were sold at pre-World War II prices. Customers came in droves along with their large family orders. Waldbaum's quality, affordable products, and private label items kept customers coming back. As the company prospered, new stores were built. Growth was financed entirely from internally generated funds. The company took on zero debt. Sales grew from $20 million in 1956 to $90.7 million in 1962. By that time, Waldbaum's had 50 stores in operation. Ira pushed stores to reach what he thought was their potential. Ira was often found at up to 10 different stores daily. He inspired employees. He asked questions and assessed each store's needs. The Waldbaum's team executed. Virtually every year, Waldbaum's store generated more sales than the last. Waldbaum's quality, low-cost items created a consumer franchise. The brand held a special place in customers' minds. One customer stated, "While I now live in Manhattan, I still look forward to pilgrimages to Waldy's. I wish there was a branch opening in my neighborhood, but alas and alack, I'll just have to reserve my enthusiasm for return visits to the old neighborhood." By 1984, Waldbaum's had 140 stores in operation. Total sales were $1.7 billion. Waldbaum's was then ranked 12th largest supermarket chain in the United States. For Ira, it was time to move on. As his son Martin Waldbaum said, "I think my dad thought the ability to take his marbles off the table, it was an opportune time." In 1 week, Ira had closed a deal with A&P to purchase Waldbaum's for $287 million. That was the beginning of the end. Thankfully for Waldbaum's, its policies did not change immediately. The agreement allowed for Waldbaum's to operate independently from A&P for 3 years. Waldbaum's continued to flourish under Ira's Children's leadership. After the 3-year partnership, A&P took control. A&P's influence and policies changed Waldbaum's. Profits became a primary goal. Previously, Waldbaum's focus was on volume, price, and quality. Profits were secondary. Waldbaum's quality started to decline. A&P's buyers were measured not on quality, but on price. Then, A&P decided to have one private label brand for all divisions of A&P. That meant Waldbaum's private label was dropped. Martin Waldbaum explained, what differentiated Waldbaum's was the Waldbaum brand that customers relied on. It was a significant amount of tonnage of shipments from the warehouse. I do know that after they switched from Waldbaum brand and brought in A&P's President's Choice brand, the tonnage of private label dropped off significantly. In short, there were fewer reasons to shop at Waldbaum's. A&P eliminated what created Waldbaum's: quality and price leadership. A&P didn't allow Waldbaum's system, culture, and management to prevail. So why do most mergers fail? Acquirers like A&P misjudge their own abilities. The capacity to understand other companies is hard, no matter how great the other company is. The skill in integrating organizations is often outside the acquirer's circle of competence. Merging 2 different human organizations is complex. A merger is bound to falter without the right mindset and strategy. In M&A, what might look great on paper is generally best kept as fiction. A better model of M&A success is Jack Henry & Associates. We wrote about them in our book Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. Members get the ebook free along with our growing library of model studies and books. Members also can collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs, investors, and leaders. See all of the links below in the description. And make sure to subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video.